Let me tell you something every man learns the hard way. Some women don't come into your life to love you. They come to drain you. They take your peace, your purpose, your energy, and by the time you realize it, you're no longer yourself. A man can survive without love, but not without peace. And when you give your peace to the wrong woman, you lose everything that made you powerful. Peace is the foundation of every man's strength. When a man has peace, he can think clearly, build fearlessly, and lead with purpose. But when his mind is disturbed, when his emotions are constantly tested, even the strongest man loses direction. That's why peace must come before passion. Too many men confuse chaos with love. They think emotional intensity means connection. They mistake drama for depth and volatility for passion. But the truth is, anything that costs you your peace is too expensive, no matter how beautiful it looks. A woman who constantly challenges your mental stability isn't loving you. She's draining you. Peace is not boring. It's balance. It's the quiet confidence that lets you focus on your mission without being pulled into emotional storms that aren't yours to fix. When a man chooses peace, he's not being cold or distant, he's being wise, because peace is what allows him to remain masculine in a world that constantly tries to provoke emotional reactions. The modern man is often told that being passionate, expressive, and available at all times means being loving, but passion without peace turns into exhaustion. You can't lead, protect, or provide when your mind is constantly recovering from emotional damage. A man who is at peace doesn't chase validation. He doesn't argue over every misunderstanding, and he doesn't waste his energy trying to prove his worth. He knows that his peace is sacred and not everyone deserves access to it. Many women are attracted to men who have peace because that calm energy feels safe, but some women unconsciously or intentionally test it. They create small conflicts to feel relevant, to see how much power they have over your emotions. The moment you start reacting, they know they can control you. That's where most men lose their strength, by giving emotional control to someone who thrives on instability. Passion can be beautiful, but when it's rooted in insecurity, it becomes destructive. A peaceful relationship doesn't mean it's emotionless. It means emotions are handled with maturity, not manipulation. It means both people know how to disagree without disrespect and how to express love without creating dependency. The reason peace is greater than passion is that passion fades when problems arise, but peace sustains connection even in chaos. A woman who truly values you will bring calm, not confusion. She won't play mind games to get your attention or create drama to test your loyalty. She will value your presence because she knows your peace is your power. The wrong woman will disturb your focus, question your purpose, and make you doubt your path. But the right woman will protect your mental space like it's her own. She will understand that a peaceful man is a strong man, and that strength is what keeps love alive. So never confuse excitement with fulfillment. The thrill of passion might feel intoxicating, but it often burns out quickly, leaving nothing but emotional exhaustion. Peace, on the other hand, grows quietly. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, it's consistent. And consistency is what builds empires. When you prioritize peace, you're not rejecting love, you're defining its standard. You're saying, I refuse to let chaos feel like home. The moment a man values his peace above temporary passion, he becomes unstoppable. He begins to attract women who mirror his calm, not challenge it. And that's when love becomes powerful, when it adds to your peace instead of taking it away. Charm is magnetic. It catches your attention, pulls you in, and makes you believe you've found something special. But charm can also be the most deceptive mask a person wears. Many men fall into the trap of confusing charm for character. A woman's beauty, her confidence, her energy, all of it can be captivating. But what truly determines your happiness isn't how she looks when you meet her. It's how she behaves when life tests both of you. That's where character shows. Charm is how she attracts you, but character is how she keeps you. And if you build a relationship on attraction alone, you'll eventually realize that physical chemistry can't protect your peace, and attraction can't fix emotional chaos. A woman's mindset will either build your world or break it. You can't expect stability from someone who thrives on attention. You can't expect loyalty from someone who values admiration over integrity. Many women know how to play the part. They know what to say, how to act, how to make you feel important. But over time, their true nature surfaces. The woman who once made you feel like a king will start to compete with you for validation. The one who once admired your goals will start to resent your focus because it takes attention away from her. That's the danger of choosing charm over character. You end up falling for potential instead of principles. Character is what remains when the spark fades. It's how she handles conflict, how she speaks about others, how she treats people when no one is watching. A woman of character doesn't need to impress you. She inspires you. She doesn't need to control your emotions. She respects them. She doesn't need to dominate your space. She values your boundaries. Her beauty might draw your eyes, but her consistency will win your respect. And that's what lasts. Respect, not infatuation. A charming woman can make you feel alive for a moment, but a woman of character makes you grow for a lifetime. When you choose someone with depth, you choose emotional safety over emotional stimulation. You choose a woman who knows how to communicate instead of one who manipulates. You choose peace over performance. That's why men must look beyond surface level attraction. Ask yourself, does her presence calm you or confuse you? Does she challenge you to be better or pressure you to change to please her? Does she respect your purpose, or does she see your success as competition? The answers will tell you everything about her character. Charm without character is like a beautiful house built on sand. It looks good from the outside, but collapses when the storms come. And in every man's life, storms will come. There will be moments of struggle, pressure, and uncertainty. When that happens, the woman beside you will either add strength or add stress. If her loyalty depends on convenience, she will leave when things get hard. But if her loyalty is built on values, she will stand firm no matter how rough it gets. The truth is, beauty fades, attraction shifts, and charm wears off. But character only deepens with time. It's the quality that builds trust, and trust is the foundation of any lasting connection. When you choose character, you choose someone who grows with you, not against you. So stop chasing the woman who shines for the crowd and start valuing the one who brings light into your life when no one's watching. Because a man's peace and progress depend on the woman he chooses, and choosing character over charm is the most powerful decision he'll ever make. Accountability is one of the purest forms of love because it shows emotional maturity, respect, and the willingness to grow. When a woman can look at you and say, I was wrong, that's not weakness, that's strength. It means she values the relationship more than her ego. But when you're with a woman who never admits fault, who always finds a way to make you the villain, you're not in a relationship, you're in a battlefield. Every conversation becomes a fight for validation. Every disagreement turns into manipulation. And slowly you start to lose yourself trying to prove you're not the bad guy. That's how a man's peace is destroyed. Not by conflict, but by constant guilt. Many men think avoiding arguments means keeping peace, but peace without truth is just silence before the storm. A woman who loves you will correct herself, not just criticize you. She'll take responsibility when she's wrong, not twist the story to protect her pride. The reason accountability is love is because it takes humility to admit mistakes. It takes strength to say, I hurt you and I'll do better. That's real connection, when two people can face their flaws together instead of hiding behind blame. But a woman who refuses accountability will make you question your reality. She'll gaslight you until you start doubting your own memory, your feelings, your sanity. When a woman constantly plays the victim, she gains emotional control. Because the more you feel sorry for her, the more power she has over you. She knows you'll back down just to keep peace. You'll apologize for things you didn't even do, just to avoid her tears or her silence. But here's the truth. Love isn't about who wins the argument. It's about who values truth more than pride. Without accountability, there can be no growth, no healing, no trust. It's like building a house on broken ground. You can decorate it, you can pretend it's fine, but it will collapse under the weight of dishonesty. Real love requires two people who can self-reflect. When a woman has emotional intelligence, she doesn't see accountability as an attack. She sees it as an opportunity to become better. She understands that being wrong doesn't make her unworthy, it makes her human. But the moment she starts defending her ego instead of the relationship, the bond starts to die. You'll find yourself exhausted trying to communicate with someone who listens only to respond, not to understand. You'll start shrinking just to avoid another emotional explosion. That's not love, that's survival.